The Exorcism of Clarita Villanueva. Clarita Villanueva is famous for a widely publicized alleged demonic possession case in the Philippines. She suffered attacks from demonic forces, leading to a sensational news story around the world. She had no father, and her mother is a fortune teller and often paid for her services that includes communicating with the souls or dead. Clarita was 12 years old when she was orphaned. No relative was known to her, so she was alone after her mother died. To survive, Clarita became a harlot. She was 18 years old when she moved to Manila. To support her living expenses, she worked as an exotic dancer. May 1953, Clarita was in the streets of Manila when she was arrested one early morning around 2 a.m. by an undercover policeman who she offered her illegal services since she was still a minor. She was taken to Bilibid prison because of that. After 2 days being imprisoned, for the very first time in Bilibid prison, a strange happening was experienced. Clarita's deadly screaming was heard by the jail guards and medics, so they rushed towards where the screaming was coming from. The female inmates pointed to her, and they are terrified seeing Clarita with bloods and wounds on her neck, back, legs and arms. She was then taken to the prison hospital for treatment. The doctor was in horror seeing her and claimed that they never seen such thing happened before in a person. Since then, the strange demonic biting happens daily, and it confused the people around Clarita at that time. The chief medical examiner at the prison, Dr. Mariano Lara, asked help through the media and permitted many to view the strange happening because he can't explain nor cure Clarita. In that situation, a lot of doctors from different countries, university professors, and other professionals were called to analyze or help Clarita. After 3 horrific weeks, a radio reporter came to Bilibid prison and then taped the doctors who are having a violent hard times with Clarita while having a session with her. The reporter released the story on a local radio immediately. When the news media found out about Clarita's situation, more came to investigate and began to write Clarita's story and put it on public to read and see. Even the cartoonists draws these unknown creatures based on how Clarita describes it. Clarita described her attackers as a very big dark man with curly hair all over the body, and a body with an angelic face and a big mustache. All of them have fangs on each side of their mouth and protruding teeth all around. Actually, 2 people died because of Clarita's curses during these horrific events of her life, and her curse line is "You will die." A doctor who accused Clarita of faking it to get publicity died the next day without getting sick or feeling anything after she told the doctor "You will die." A chief jailer who kicked Clarita because she did something wrong and rebelling against him died after 4 days when Clarita told him "You will die." Clarita's strange situation deeply concerned everyone on the prison. They are afraid of their own life since they believed Clarita can cast a deadly curse and kill a person. They knew it was their responsibility to cure Clarita, but the problem is they don't know how to help her because it is beyond their medical knowledge. As the days went by and still no one can figure out what was happening to Clarita, they finally resort to exorcism. The hopelessness was answered by the American pastor Lester Sumrall. He was a foreigner in the Philippines, but still he was given the permission by the mayor to see Clarita, but was warned that she was dangerous. He was told she already killed 2 because of the curse that she casted, and many have been injured. When he first arrived at the prison, Dr. Lara was doubtful of the pastor, but he still permitted to see Clarita. A special room was set up for Clarita and the reverend with large groups of news reports from Philippines and other countries, university professors, and medical doctors. Clarita saw everyone on the room and acted nothing, but when she saw the pastor, she then violently shouted, "I hate you." That was the beginning of the clash between Clarita and the pastor. Pastor Sumrall took days in freeing Clarita. It was a tough battle between them and the devils, but still Pastor Sumrall successfully freed her from them.